Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Some people are very sincerely attending the class. Very good. Okay, so completed all the things, whatever we discussed. Trigonometry completed, differentiation, integration completed, graph completed almost. So you are practicing at home or just listening the classes? So some problem, if you will practice, then you will get more clarity. Because basic mathematics is very important. Because whole year we will not teach, then after that mathematics. Whole year we will teach the physics. But this beginning, basic mathematics is very important. So that's why everybody has to practice at home. In the class, how to do the fast calculation and everything, multiplication, division, that is also the problem. So that we will discuss in the, I will discuss in the class. Okay. So maybe 12 or 13, because maybe up to the 11 or 10. Because 12th we will have the puja, so for the long term. Okay, so maybe 10 or 11. Okay, so yesterday I completed almost all the graph. Yeah, you required there. The puja is for you only, na? You need 1 day for traveling. Please do. Okay, then I will discuss. Okay. And like other subjects, if they're required or not, according to that, we will see. Okay. Okay, so your new journey is going to start after a few days. Okay, so what I said, yesterday I completed the graph, hyperbola, parabola, all completed. Okay, so you said you have the basics of the trigonometric graph. So few things I will discuss about the trigonometric graph, then I will come to the another topics, then graph will be completed. Okay. Okay then, okay, I will discuss. Okay, no problem. Keep it up to the 10th date, sir. Yes, sir, please. Okay, okay, okay. This much of importance of the mathematics, I got emotional. Means people are thinking about the mathematics class. Good. Okay. Means you don't want to leave one class. That's why you are saying, sir, please keep the class up to the 10th. Okay. Okay, so what I'm saying, trigonometric graph I will discuss now. You will say, maybe Mohit sir already said sine graph, cos graph. Everybody know the sine theta graph, cos theta graph or not? Okay, so this is the graph for the sine theta. Few things in the graph we have to know. So like, suppose here I am saying y is equal to sine x. So what is this value? And what is this value? Y value we are plotting on the y-axis. So what is the peak values? Peak values means what? Maximum value, maximum value. So y is equal to sine x. What is the maximum value of sine theta? What is the maximum value of sine theta? This boundary condition everybody has to remember for sine and cos. Maximum value of sine theta is 1. So here peak I will get what? 1. And what is the value here? This is a negative peak, that is a what? -1. Okay. So y-axis peak we got, because peak is required in the like maximum velocity, maximum displacement, all we will deal in a SHM and the wave. Okay. What is the value here? And now here I am writing the, on the x-axis we are writing the angle basically. Okay. So what is the angle here? What is the x value here at this point? What is the x value at this point? 90 degree. Yes. Okay. So pi, we will build the habit of the radian. Okay. Degree up to the class 10th we were discussing, but now we will write the angle mainly we will use in the radian. So build the habit of the radian. Okay. So that is a pi by 2. Okay. This angle is what? Pi. This angle is what? 3 pi by 2. This angle is what? 2 pi. Okay. 2 pi means 360 degree. Okay. Okay, now if you see one cycle of the sine theta, means what? If you we are taking this as the origin, this is the 0, 0, 0. Now this part, after this cycle, again the same graph we are getting, again the same cycle we are getting. This cycle, again we are getting the same cycle. It means we can say the sine theta graph, we can say it is repeating its cycle after a regular interval of time. Sine theta is repeating its cycle or graph after the regular interval of time. That is called the period of the graph. That is called the period of the graph. So suppose I am asking, what is the period of the sine theta? What is the period of the sine theta? What is the period of the sine theta? So sine theta is repeating its value after every 2 pi. After every 2 pi. If you see the graph, 0 to 2 pi, half cycle positive, half cycle negative. After that again we are getting half cycle positive, half cycle negative. Okay. Again we are getting half cycle positive, half cycle negative. So what is the period of the sine theta or sine x? We can say 2 pi. Okay. So this is the this everybody has to remember. Sine theta repeat its value after every 2 pi interval. Okay. So we can say period of the sine theta. Okay. Up to this everybody got? And here also we will get the negative values. Okay, basically here it is a first quadrant, then 90 to pi, it is a second quadrant, then third quadrant, then fourth quadrant. And everybody know that sine theta is positive in the first and second quadrant. That's why 0 to pi we are getting positive, and then it is negative in the third and fourth quadrant. That's why pi to 2 pi we are getting negative cycle. Okay. Next, one more thing you have to remember, peak value of the sine theta, cos theta, everybody know, maximum value of sine theta is 1, minimum negative if I require, then I can say -1, positive minimum I can say 0. Again I am repeating, sine theta maximum value is 1, okay, minimum if I am asking, and sine theta we have to consider as a positive, then minimum we will say 0. Okay, and if we have to consider negative, we can consider negative also. So minimum sine theta we can say -1. Okay, so maximum is 1, minimum is -1. If sine theta we have to only take positive, then minimum we can say 0. Everybody got? Okay, period of the sine theta is what? 2 pi. This everybody got? Okay. If I am saying what is the average value of sine theta in one cycle? What is the average value of sine theta? Because this is required in the alternating current, okay, and some chapter required. What is the average value of sine theta in one cycle? Average value of sine theta in one cycle. Average value of sine theta in one cycle. Average value of sine theta in one cycle. Somebody is saying pi, okay. Average value of sine theta, okay, one girl is saying 0, okay, 0. So if you remember, you have learned this also, sine alternating current, alternating voltage, sinusoidal current or sinusoidal voltage, average value is 0, average value is 0. So remember that average value of sine theta in one cycle is equal to 0. average value of sine theta in one cycle is equal to 0. You can see one cycle means here to here, suppose. So this cycle is positive, half cycle positive, and half cycle, this is positive, this is negative. We have the identical positive and negative cycle. So in a one cycle, what is the average value? Average value of sine theta or cos theta, later I will discuss. Sine theta or cos theta in a one cycle is what? 0. Okay, in one cycle I am saying. So average value of sine x in one cycle is equal to 0. This everybody got or not? So this is about the sine theta graph that everybody has to remember also. Okay, sine theta and cos theta, how we can differentiate between their graph. So sine theta and cos theta pattern is same because they are repeating the value. What we are getting for the sine 30, we will get for the cos 60. Okay, so graph pattern is same. How we can differentiate between sine theta and cos theta? Cos theta, when we are taking 0, so cos 0 is equal to 1. So here, when we are plotting the sine theta, so at x is equal to 0, sine theta will be 0 because sine 0 is equal to 0. So graph is passing from origin. Graph is passing from origin. But when it will be the cos theta, so we know that cos 0, if I am putting the x is equal to 0, then I will get cos 0 is equal to 1. Then y value I will get 1. So difference between the sine and cos is what? Sine theta will pass from the origin because x is equal to 0, then cos 0 is equal sine 0 is equal to 0. So x and y both are 0. But if I am putting the x is equal to 0 in the cos x, then cos will give 1. Okay. So then cos theta graph, what we can say? Okay, this is the graph. You can see the pattern is same. Only difference is what? When we are putting the x is equal to 0, then y value what we are getting? 1. Here also the peak is 1 and negative peak is what? -1. Okay, what is this value? Pi by 2 because cos 90 is equal to 0. So here it is a pi by 2, here it is a pi, here it is a 3 pi by 2, and here it is a what? 2 pi. Again you can see after that again it will start repeating the value. So cos theta is also periodic with period 2 pi. Okay. So here again what? 2 pi, again you will add the pi by 2 and we are getting the same graph. So what is the period of the cos theta? Period of the cos theta is also what? 2 pi. Okay. So period of cos x is equal to 2 pi. Okay. And average value also here same. Like suppose you are taking one cycle. So I can start the cycle from anywhere. Suppose I am starting from here. So this you are getting the negative cycle and then you are getting the positive cycle. So say identical negative and positive cycle we have. Then cos theta average value is also what? 0. Cos theta average value in a one cycle is what? 0. Suppose somebody is just starting from here. So you are taking 1/4 cycle. 1/4 cycle you have positive. Then you are getting half cycle negative. This is the period. This is the period. Here again you are getting positive 1/4. Positive 1/4, positive 1/4. Then you got the positive half cycle. Positive half cycle, positive negative cycle. Negative cycle, half cycle, negative. So this positive half, this negative half. After that average will be what? 0 because the cycles are identical. Okay. Then average value of cos theta, what we can say? Average value of cos x in one cycle is equal to 0. This completed. I think everybody know cos theta. Cos theta is positive in the first quadrant and the fourth quadrant, and it is negative in the second and third. Okay, all silver teacup rule that you mugged up. Okay. So, but in physics, we will not get function like y is equal to sine x and y is equal to cos x. In physics, how we will get? Mainly, we will deal in a alternating current, or we will deal in a EM wave, we will deal in a wave, or we will deal in a SHM, sine theta, cos theta. There, we are not getting the theta. We are getting the omega t. We are getting omega t. Y is equal to a sine omega t. Y is equal to a sine omega t minus kx. Like this, we are getting. Okay. So suppose I am saying I am drawing the y is equal to. I want y is equal to a sine omega t. Suppose. Okay. Y is equal to a sine omega t. Its graph I required. Okay, so basically sine x or sine omega t, pattern will be the sine. Only the values will change accordingly, like x value and y value will change. Okay, so first what I will do, I will draw the same sine graph. I will draw the sine graph. Okay, so y is equal to a sine omega t. We will get the same graph. Here I am plotting the t, here I am plotting the y. Okay, x axis we are plotting the t, y axis we are plotting the y. Okay. Now equation I can say y is equal to a sine omega x, because what I said in the first day, which quantity we are plotting on y axis, that we will replace by y, which quantity we are plotting on x axis, that we will replace by x. So I write what? Y is equal to a sine omega x. It means we have to draw the sine graph. So I am plotting the sine graph. And here I will not go in the negative side. I will not go in the negative side. Why? Because time cannot be negative. Time cannot be negative. That's why here if I am taking the t is equal to 0, then I will not make the graph in the negative side. This everybody got? Okay. Now who will say? What is this value? This value, x-axis I am saying, x-axis value. Okay, peak, suppose first you want, then this peak will be what? Who will say, what is this peak? So earlier when we have the y is equal to a sine x, maximum value of y was what? 1. Maximum value of y was 1. Okay, but when I am plotting the y is equal to a sine omega t, now sine omega t maximum value is what? Sine omega t, sine theta, whatever theta is there, sine theta, sine x, sine omega t, any theta I am writing, but if the sine is there, then maximum value of the sine of any angle, we can say what? Maximum value is 1. Okay, so sine theta maximum is 1, then a into 1 what I will get? A. So maximum value of y what I will get? A. Maximum value of y what I will get? A. And negative value what I will get? Minus a. So earlier when I was plotting y is equal to sine x, then maximum I plotted 1 and negative I plotted minus 1. But here if I am plotting the y is equal to a sine omega t, so sine theta maximum is 1. That is a boundary condition we know. Sine theta maximum is 1. So 1 into a what I will get? A. So maximum value of y is what? A. Okay. So here I will write what? A, and here what I will write? Minus a. So y clear? Y maximum positive and maximum negative clear? Y is equal to a and minus a. Basically what we are writing here, that we will plot as a maximum. Okay. Now come to the x-axis. Who will say what is this value? What is this value? Means here, this point on the x-axis, what is the value you will write? Little fast. Pi by 2. Pi by 2. Two answer I got, pi by 2. Next, any other answer? Root 3a. Root 3a by 2. Why the a you will plot on the x-axis, Nalayak? A by 2 comma 0. Why a will plot on the x-axis? Now listen. Listen now. Okay, so now what I am saying now, sine theta graph everybody know. Suppose, forget about the omega t. If I have given here sine x, if suppose it is a sine x, Then what will be the graph? Here you will write 0, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2, 2 pi. Like this you will draw, you will write or not. Now same what we have to take, like we know that sine 90, sine pi by 2 is equal to 1. Sine pi by 2 is equal to 1. This everybody know or not? So means sine theta is maximum at pi by 2. So this value, if I am drawing the graph of sine x, then here I will write the pi by 2. Here I will write the pi by 2. But in the place of x, what I have? In the place of x, I have omega x. In the place of x, if you see the equation, y is equal to a sine omega x. So in the place of theta, what we have? Omega x. In the place of theta, what we have? Omega x. Are everybody getting or not? So in the place of theta, we have omega x. Sin theta maximum when theta is equal to pi by 2. Okay. So if here I am writing the y is equal to a sin theta. So theta I am writing as a omega x. Okay. Theta, if I am writing graph, I have given equation, I have given y is equal to a sin omega t. T I am plotting on x-axis, so I replace the t by x. Okay, so basically equation is now y is equal to a sine omega x. Okay, here omega x is the angle. So that I write as a theta. Okay, so basically y is equal to a sine theta. When you are drawing the graph of the sine theta, here you will write, at this point you will write what? Pi by 2. If you are drawing the theta, then here you will write pi by 2. Okay, so theta is equal to pi by 2. When theta is equal to pi by 2, then you will say what? Omega x is equal to pi by 2, then x value what you will get? Pi by 2 omega. Pi by 2 omega. So in the place of pi by 2, what we will write here? Pi by 2 omega. Time, I am not talking about the time period. Time period I will deal with. I have not said the formula omega. What is the omega formula? I am talking about the whatever I gave. Okay. I am not saying omega is equal to, you know that omega is equal to 2 pi by capital T. Okay, in the terms of the time period, we will discuss in the physics. But in that, like mathematics, what I am saying here, sine omega t is there. Basically, omega t is the angle. We know that sine theta will be maximum when theta is 90. Now, here, if here theta is there, I will write here 90. But in the place of theta, what I have? Omega t. So, omega t is the 90. Omega t is the 90 means omega t is equal to pi by 2. Then what is the t value I got? Pi by 2 omega. Should I repeat again? Because if I am writing time is the pi by 2 omega, so if I write the t is equal to pi by 2 omega here, so omega will cancel out. You will get what? Sin pi by 2. Sin pi by 2 is what? 1. Then value you will get maximum. Okay. So what I said, graph, whatever we learned, that is a same we have to follow. X-axis means origin we are taking 0, then maximum at pi by 2, then pi, then 3 pi by 2, then 2 pi. Okay. Now in the place of the theta we have the omega t. In the place of the theta we have the omega t. So where we are writing the pi by 2, like here we have the maximum value pi by 2, but theta is what? Omega t, and we are plotting the t only. So here I will say what? Omega t should be 90, then I will get maximum. Omega t should be 90, then I will get maximum. Now then what is the value of t? T I will get pi by 2 omega. T I will get pi by 2 omega. And everybody got? So 90 you have to equate with theta. What is the theta I am taking? Omega t. So omega t is equal to 90. Omega t 90 means omega t is the pi by 2. Then what is the t I got? Pi by 2 omega. Okay. So now next one you will say, what is this value? What is this value? This value. Pi by omega. Okay, good. Now, earlier it was pi. When I am plotting the sin x, then it is a pi. But now what I will say, omega t is equal to pi. Omega t is equal to pi. Then what is the t value I will write? Pi by omega. Good. Then I will get here what? Pi by omega. Here earlier 3 pi by 2. Now omega t is the 3 pi by 2. Accordingly, I will get the value of t. Everybody getting or not? So in physics, what we are dealing, that mainly we have to know. We are not going to plot in the physics y is equal to a sin x. We will deal with the what time function omega t is. Okay, so what is the value of the x we have to write? Accordingly we have to take. Got it or not? Okay, completed? Or anything I have to repeat here? Here what you will get? Here 3 pi by 2. Here 3 pi by 2. Then omega t is equal to 3 pi by 2. Then omega t what you will get? 3 pi by 2 omega. Okay. Okay then. So last thing about the sine graph. Now listen. Suppose they given this graph, okay, in the wave and in the SSM, this type of question you can get. Suppose I have given the graph, okay, and from the pattern you can see it is either the sine or cos. According to the pattern, it is the sine or cos. Okay. Now graph has given, and now they are asking what is the y and t relation. What is the y and t relation? Okay, and I have given the 4 option. We don't have to decide directly because same graph we can have the different options. We can have the different option. So we have to think according to the given option. Okay. Now this is the graph, means everybody got it. Either it will be the sine or cos. Okay. So who will say what is the right answer? Two, three members are saying 4. One thing I said, when there is a confusion, then 4 point I said yesterday how to check the graph. Okay, like x-intercept, y-intercept, origin, and the on increasing the value of x, what is happening with the y. Okay, if you remember yesterday I said, okay, in the last. So here one thing, if it is a sine graph, then it has to start from origin, it has to pass from origin, but it is not the starting from the origin, not passing through the origin. It means first one is not possible. Okay, everybody getting or not? Then we will go to the option. Very easily we can do here. If I am putting t is equal to 0, if I am putting the t is equal to 0, so who is saying the answer 3? They are confused in the cos 30 and the sin 30. Okay, so if I am taking the t is x-intercept y0, y-intercept x0, so at t is equal to 0, what is the value of y? At t is equal to 0, what is the value of y? 1 by 2. So at t is equal to 0, y value is 1 by 2. At t is equal to 0, y value is 1 by 2. Okay. So I will check that where the t is equal to 0, I am getting the 1 by 2. So if I am putting in the second one, okay, first one not possible, everybody getting or not? Why? Because it is not passing through origin. Given graph is not passing through origin, that's why first option is incorrect. Okay. Second, if I am putting t is equal to 0, then I will get sine of minus pi by 6. At t is equal to 0, if I am putting, then I will get sine of minus pi by 6. And in the trigonometry you have learned, sine of minus theta is the minus sine theta. Sine of minus theta is equal to minus sine theta. So second will give minus 1 by 2. So if I am putting the t is equal to 0 in the second option, then I will get y is equal to minus 1 by 2. But in the graph what has given? 1 by 2. It means it is not possible. Everybody got my second point? Sine of minus theta, you learn in the trigonometry, sine of minus theta is the minus sine theta. It is important also, everybody has to remember. Sine of minus theta minus sine theta. Cos of minus theta, cos theta. Maybe Mohit sir has said sine of minus theta is equal to minus sine theta, cos of minus theta is equal to cos theta. Okay. So if I am putting the t is equal to 0 in the second option, I am getting the y is equal to sine of minus pi by 6. Minus pi by 6 means I will get minus sine pi by 6. So it will give minus 1 by 2. But at t is equal to 0, we have 1 by 2. So second is eliminated. Third one, if I am putting the t is equal to 0, then I will get cos pi by 6. And cos pi by 6 is what? Root 3 by 2. Cos 30 degrees is the root 3 by 2. But at t is equal to 0, we have 1 by 2. So third is eliminated. Fourth one, if I am putting t is equal to 0, then I will get sin pi by 6. Sin 30 degrees is what? 1 by 2. That's why answer is what? 4. So we can say for this graph, we can write the equation is what? Sin t plus pi by 6. For the same graph, we can have a different equation also. That's why I am saying we have to go through the option. Okay. For the same graph, we can have the different answer also. One I will show. Okay. This is also possible or not? If I gave this option, okay, so these two I have given. In these two, you will say, suppose, now forget about that. Okay. For this question, we got the answer is what? 4. Okay. Now I am saying, suppose these two options are there, 1 and 2. Who will say which one you will go? First one or second one? If for this problem, these two options are there, here little bit common sense required. So for this graph, if I am giving the 1 and 2, which option you will go? 1 or 2? 1, 1, 1. Both, sir. Okay. Both are same, sir. Okay. Two, sir. Okay. Okay, so who is saying both? I will explain your answer, why you are giving these answer. So one thing first, who is saying both? Who is saying both? What they are doing? They know that cos of minus theta is equal to cos theta. So who is saying both? What they are doing? If you are putting the t is equal to 0 here, so if you are putting t is equal to 0, then you will get y is equal to cos pi by 3, and cos 60 degree is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, then it means it is a correct, means cos 60 is equal to 1 by 2. According to that, it is correct. They are checking in the second option also. When you are putting t is equal to 0 here, then you are getting what? Y is equal to cos of minus pi by 3. Cos of minus theta is also what? Cos theta. So cos 60 is also what? 1 by 2. So according to that, both 1 and 2 is correct. Everybody getting my point or not? Who is saying both? What they are doing? They are putting the t is equal to 0 here. So they are getting cos 60 degree, cos pi by 3. And cos 60 is what? 1 by 2. Okay, 1 by 2. Here if I am putting the t is equal to 0, then I am getting cos of minus 60. And cos of minus theta is equal to what? Cos theta. Then it will also give 1 by 2. Okay, so who is saying both? They are checking only from there. Okay. Who is saying 1? They are only putting the t is equal to 0 in the option 1, and they are saying cos 60 degree is equal to 1 by 2. They don't know cos of minus theta is equal to cos theta. That's why they are saying the answer 1. Okay. Now listen. These two graphs, according to the intercept, according to the y-intercept, we are getting the correct. We are getting the both option is giving the right. According to the intercept, if I am putting the t is equal to 0, both option is giving 1 by 2. Okay, so it is correct. But now, when you are increasing here it is a t is equal to 0. Here it is t is equal to 0. Now when you are increasing the value, then you will add something in that pi by 3. You will add something like first option I am talking about. If after that you are increasing the, you are going to the positive direction, so you will add something here. When you will add something here, then after pi by 3, suppose you add the pi by 6, you add the pi by 6, then you will get what? Pi by 3 plus pi by 6, 90. Cos 90 is equal to what? 0. But here what is happening? As I am increasing the value, as I am increasing the t value, then value is also increasing. If you see here, suppose what I am saying here, when you put t is equal to 0, you got 1 by 2. Now after that t I am increasing. When I will put t is equal to pi by 6, then 30 plus 60, I will get 90. Then it will be 0. But here I am getting the values are continuously increasing. Value is not decreasing. This maybe sir said about the cos. Cos function is that decreasing. Cos function is that decreasing. Decreasing means what? When you are increasing the angle, then cos theta is value is decreasing. Okay. This you know or not? Like cos 0, 1. Then after that, when you are increasing the angle, cos theta value decreases. If you are going through this, if I am increasing that value, if I am increasing the angle, then after that, suppose I am getting some value cos pi by 6, cos pi by 6 minus pi by 3, I will get minus of cos of minus 30 degree, cos minus 30 degree root 3 by 2. When I am putting the t is equal to pi by 3, when I am putting the t is equal to pi by 3, so pi by 3 minus pi by 3, what I will get? 0, and cos 0 is equal to what? 1. So here you can see, when you are increasing the t value here, then value will increase. Here, when you are increasing the t value, then angle will decrease, value will increase. So here it is a possibility. But in the first one, when you are increasing the t value, this angle is increasing. Angle is increasing, so cos theta value will decrease. Cos theta value will decrease. So how it is possible in the one? Again, I am repeating this point. You have to remember also sine theta and cos theta. Sine theta, first I am talking about the first quadrant 0 to 90. Sine theta is the increasing. Increasing function means what? When you are increasing the theta, sine theta value also increases. Like sine 0, 0. Sine 30, 1 by 2. Sine 60, root 3 by 2. Sine 90, 1. So, and on increasing the value of theta, sine theta also increases. But it is a reverse in the cos theta. Cos 0, 1. Cos 30, root 3 by 2. Cos 60, 1 by 2. Cos 90, 0. So cos theta is a decreasing function. Means as we are increasing the angle, cos theta value decreases. Okay. So everybody got? In the first if you are going, then on increasing the t value, angle is increasing. Angle is increasing, so cos theta value should decrease. Cos theta value should decrease. But in the graph, it is increasing. Understood or not? But it is a difficult situation when they are they are applying more. They need more trigonometry basics. Then this type of problem situation will come. Otherwise, generally they are dealing with the what? Sine theta, cos theta, simple graph. Okay. Now last thing. These two graphs are there in the NCERT also in the oscillation chapter. Maybe sir said also sine square theta and cos square theta. These graphs are said or not? Sine square theta and cos square theta. This will be in the SHM. In the SHM, you will get this graph also. They have given the graph for the kinetic energy and potential energy. So sine square theta, cos square theta graph, you know or not? Tell fast. Okay, everybody know? Okay, so sine square theta graph, I'm plotting fast then, if you know. Okay, similar pattern, only the difference is what? At origin, at sine, for the sine theta, this will pass through the origin. For the cos theta, when you are putting theta is equal to 0, cos theta will give 1. What is the period of this period of the sine square theta and cos square theta? What is the period of the sine square theta and cos square theta? This example also given in the NCERT, sine square cos square omega t, sine square omega t. What is the period of the sine square theta and cos square theta? One answer I got, pi. Pi. Very good. It means here you can see the graph is repeating itself after this cycle. This half. Earlier half positive, half negative. Then again half positive, half negative. Then again half positive. So there one cycle was what? Half positive, half negative. So period was the 2 pi. But here, after this cycle again repeated, so here period become half. So what is the period here? Pi. So period of the sine square theta or cos square theta, we can say here what? Okay, that's why maybe you have learned in the SHM kinetic energy and potential energy frequency is the double or time period is half. That we will deal later. Okay, so sine square theta, cos square theta, period will become half. Okay. Okay then, so now graph is completed, all the graph basics completed. Okay, now next we will start with a sequence and series. Small basic is required. Okay, because in some places we need the summation of the arithmetic progression or the geometric progression. So 10 to 15 minutes that we will complete. Okay. So in the class 9th or 10th, maybe you have learned the arithmetic progression. Okay. So what is the arithmetic progression? So how we will decide? AP, very less place in the physics we are getting the AP. I have observed only 1 or 2 places we are getting where AP in the tuning fork problem in the wave. Somewhere only 1 or 2 places we are getting the AP. Okay. So what is the AP arithmetic progression? When the difference between consecutive term in any series, difference between the consecutive term is constant throughout the series. Again I am repeating, what is the AP? How you will decide that this is the arithmetic progression? When difference between the consecutive term is constant throughout the series, difference between the consecutive term is constant throughout the series, then it is a arithmetic progression. Okay, means any 2 term you have picked and consecutive term you have taken, and you have find their difference. So that difference, any consecutive term you are picking and you are finding the difference, that difference will be constant or equal for all the consecutive pair. Then we can say it will be the arithmetic progression. So difference between the consecutive term will be constant throughout the series, so it will be AP. Okay, so how we are representing the AP? Like A we are writing as a first term. Okay, then next term, suppose I am increasing by D, so in the second term I am writing as a plus D. Okay, then what will be the third term? What I am saying, difference between the consecutive term is constant. So what is the difference between these two? D. Okay, so second and third also difference will be D. Then I will write what? A plus 2D. Okay, then again third term what I will write? Now again the difference has to be constant, so third term will be what? A plus 3D, like this we will get. Okay, so this is the AP. Okay, maybe terms are increasing or terms are decreasing, that will decide by the according to the what difference, we can say we are adding here something or we are subtracting. Okay, so basically difference, how we will find? Difference is equal to what? Like you will write, means second minus first, third minus second, don't change the order, like second minus first, that we can say as a difference. That's why I am writing as a Tn minus 1. Suppose I am taking the n is equal to 3, so I will do the difference between 3 and 2, so third term minus second term. If I am taking n is equal to 4, so fourth term minus third term, like this we will get the difference in the AP. Okay, this everybody got? Now suppose sometime we required 10th term of this series, 14th term of this series. Okay, so what is the formula of the nth term? What is the formula of the nth term? So we can see there is no need to mug up the formula. First term is the A. Okay, second term is what? A plus D. So in the second term, I am adding the D. Okay. Third term, I am adding the 2D. Third term, I am adding the 2D. Fourth term, I am adding the 3D. So you can see term and the D multiple. D multiple is one lesser. Like second term adding D. Third term adding 2D. Fourth term adding 3D. Then what is the nth term I can say? Is equal to A will be as it is, and we are adding what? One lesser, so n minus 1 into D. So this is the formula of the nth term of AP, A plus n minus 1 into D, A plus n minus 1 into D. Everybody got? And sum of nth term, so sum is equal to what? N by 2, 2A plus n minus 1 into D. This is the formula of the sum of n term of AP, but sum of n term I have, I think we have never used the sum of the n term, okay? But you have to remember, so what I said, nth term required. Nth term we will find in the way I have seen the problem like this, where the nth term of AP is required. So nth term of AP is what? A plus n minus 1 into D, where D is the difference, okay? And A is the first term, okay? And if I need the summation of n term, then summation is what? N by 2, 2A plus n minus 1 into D, 2A plus n minus 1 into D, okay? I'll explain how I'm getting this formula, and then easily you can remember also, okay? So up to this everybody got? So sum of n term of AP, and what is the nth term of AP everybody got? Okay. So AP, most of you have the basics. Now you will tell fast. You have to say the what is the 12th term and what is the sum of the 12 terms. Third, 66. What is this 66? 35 and 222. Okay, one answer I got. 32 is the 12th term and sum of 12 term is 222. Okay, 35. 12th term is 35. Okay, next. Okay, so here first what we will do, we'll find the difference, like 2 minus 1. So 5 minus 2, 3. You can check 8 minus 5, 3. It means difference is what here? Difference D value I can say what? 5 minus 2, that is equal to 3. So difference I got 3. And what is the first term? First term is what here? A. A is what? 2. Okay. Now nth term, 12th term I required. So I can say that 12th term or T12 is equal to what? A plus n minus 1 into D. A plus n, and what I will take? 12th term is 12 minus 1 into D. Now I'll put the A and D value. So A is what? 2. 12 minus 1 is what? 11. And what is the D I got? 3. So 11 3s are 33. 33 plus 2, 35. Okay. So what is the 12th term I got? 35. Where you got this situation? There that 20 tuning fork are arranged in such a way that difference of the two consecutive forks are giving the two beats, 4 beats, then what is the frequency of this tuning fork, that in that situation we are getting the AP. This type of problem I will discuss in the wave later, but their AP is required. That's why at least nth term formula everybody has to know. Okay. Now for the summation, what I will do? S is equal to formula. If I am going through the formula, so I am asking the sum of 12 term. So what is the formula? N by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now n is what? N is the 12. I need the 12 term. 12 by 2 into 2a is what? A is the 2 plus n minus 1. How many terms are there? I need the 12 term. 12 minus 1 and d is equal to what? 3. Now how much we got? This will become 6 and this will be what? 33 plus 4, 30. How you are getting the 222? Okay. So this will be equal to what? 6 into this will be 33 plus 4, 37. And then that will come 222. So sum of the 12 term is equal to what? 222. Okay. Everybody got? So by using the formula directly we got the 12th term and we got the sum of the 12th term. Okay. One interesting thing in the AC that you know, AP that you know or not. This AP, suppose I'm writing 2, next term I write the 5, next I write the 8. Here suppose 12th term I am talking about. So 12th term what I got? 35. Okay. Before that what I will have? 32. Okay. Suppose I am writing up to the 12th term. So it will be the AP. Now listen how I got that formula and how we can remember the formula easily for the summation. So this is the AP 2, 5, 8. For 12th term what I got? 35. Then 11th term will be 3 lesser because difference is 3. So 11th term is the 32. Okay. Now add first term and the last term. Add first term and the last term. Second term and the second last term. What I'm saying in this, that's why I have written the last two terms. Add first term and the last term. Add first term and the last term. Okay, and second and the second last term. Add first and last term. What is the first and last term? First term is the 2. Last term is what? 35. So what is the summation I am getting? 37. Okay. Add second and second last term. Add second and second last term. Second term is what? 5. Second last term is what? 32. 32 plus 5? 37. Okay. So total like this we are getting or not? So you can see in the AP this property is there. Like here and here, equidistant term when you are taking from the beginning and end, their summation will be equal throughout the series. Their summation will be equal throughout the series. Like here, I am writing up to the 12th term. So first and 12th term summation, second and 11th summation, third and 10th summation, it will be same in all throughout the series. Okay. So equidistant term summation from the beginning and the end, it will be constant in a AP. That's why we got the formula of summation. How? Now 37 I am getting. Total term what I have? 12. Total term I have 12. Okay. Each pair, one and last, what is the summation? From the beginning and end, summation I am getting 37. And how many pair will form? Total 12 terms are there, so pair will be 6. So what is the summation? 37 into 6, that is equal to what? 222. So summation what we got? 222. Because first and second, last term pair, what is the summation? 37. How many pair you will form from this 12 term? 6 pair. Each pair sum is what? 37. So 6 pair sum is what? 37 plus 37 plus 37 into 6. You will get what? Basically 37 into 6, 222. That's why we got the formula. How? First term is what? A. Okay. Last term, nth term is what? A plus n minus 1 into d. Okay. So this is the nth term summation. I am saying the formula how we got. A first term, nth term, their summation. Okay, so I am taking first term and nth term, their summation, and how many pair will be there? Total n terms are there. So pair how will we make? N by 2. So that's why we multiply with n by 2. Okay, so now formula we got n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. By this we got the formula of the sum of nth term of AP. Okay, completed. Okay, AP I'm not going in more detail. It is also possible sometime we will get the negative also. So just one example you will say for that. Suppose this is the series I have given. F is any number. F is any number. You have to say what is the seventh term. Find seventh term of this AP. Find seventh term of this AP. Tell fast. Find seventh term of this AP. F minus 24. F minus 24. Okay, good. F minus 24. Okay, so here what we will do, first term is what? A, I can say what? First term is the F. I think F minus 24 is the right answer. First term is the F. What is the common difference? Common difference is what? Second minus first, that is a minus 4. Or third minus second, minus 4. So here difference I will not write plus 4. Difference I will write minus 4. Okay. Now we will use the formula A. So I am asking the seventh term. So T7 is equal to A is what? F plus N is what? 7. 7 minus 1 into D. D is equal to what? Minus 4. Okay. Then what I got? F 7 minus 1. 7 minus 1, 6. 6 4 is 24, but it is a minus. So we will get what? F minus 24. Very good. F minus 24. Okay then. So this is about the AP. It is more than enough for the AP. Okay. Now I am coming to the next one is GP. Geometric progression. Okay. How we decide the geometric progression? What is the GP? In the GP, if ratio of the consecutive term is constant. In AP, difference of the consecutive term is constant. Okay. And in the GP, what I am saying? In the GP, ratio of the consecutive term will be constant. Ratio of consecutive term will be constant, then it will be GP. Ratio of the consecutive term is constant, then it will be GP. So ratio means how we can represent the GP. AR square, AR cube, like this it is a GP. So what is the ratio? Ratio, common ratio or ratio, what we say, we can say Tn upon Tn minus 1. Means consecutive you have to take. So suppose you are taking the second, then second upon first. You are taking third, so third upon second. So n value you are taking 3, so T3 upon T2, T4 upon T3, T5 upon T4. Like this you will check the R value. Okay. So here what is the common ratio? Common ratio basically I am representing with R. AR upon AR square upon AR cube upon AR square R. So here throughout the series common ratio is what? R. Okay. So this is called the GP. So what is the nth term of GP? So and R can be more than 1, less than 1. Okay. R can be more than 1 also, less than 1 also according to the series. Okay. And positive, negative, both are also possible. R can be positive, negative also, either positive or negative. But how we will find? By taking this ratio. Any term you are taking, suppose you are taking sixth term, so 6th upon 5th. Okay, second upon first, third upon second. Then whatever you are getting, that is a common ratio. Okay. Are everybody got or not? GP is important because GP we will get in so many places, in the electrostatics, in the gravitation, in so many places we will get the GP. Okay. So GP, summation, nth term, all we have to know. Okay. So everybody got what is a common ratio? Common ratio we can find by this. Okay. Who will say what is the nth term of GP? What is the formula of the nth term of GP? Now you can see first term is the A. Okay. Second term AR means in the second I am multiplying with R. In the third I am multiplying with R square. First term is common. A is common in all. Okay. A, then I multiply with R, I got AR. Second term I multiply with R. Third term I multiply with R square. Fourth term I multiply with R cube. Fifth term I will multiply with R to the power 4. Means term and R power is 1 lesser. R power is 1 lesser. It means if I am writing the nth term, then first term A as it is. I am writing the third, then I am multiplying with R square. I am writing fourth, I multiply with R cube. I am writing fifth term, I will multiply with R to the power 4. It means 1 less than, means 1 will be lesser because n value I am saying, and I am taking, so which power I am multiplying? N minus 1. Then I can say what? Tn is equal to A R to the power n minus 1. Like third if I am writing, then here I will write 3 minus 1 means AR square. Fourth I am writing, then I will write AR. 4 minus 1 means AR cube. Fifth I am writing, so AR 5 minus 1, I will get AR to the power 4. This everybody got or not? So nth term of the GP what we got? AR to the power n minus 1. AR to the power. In the AP we were adding n minus 1 into D. We were adding n minus 1 into D. Here we are multiplying R to the power n minus 1. Okay. This everybody got? And one more thing, they will never go to the sum of nth term in the GP in your level. Mostly everywhere we are getting what? Infinite charges are placed on the x-axis, infinite masses are placed on the x-axis. Then what will be the gravitational field? What is the electric field at the origin or any place they will ask? Okay, so we need only the infinite term summation. Okay, so because n term will be very complicated, that they will never ask. Okay, so we need, in this case, in the case of GP, we required only sum of infinite term. Okay, that I am writing here. Sum of infinite term of GP, that is the S is equal to A upon 1 minus R. And in this case, R will be always less than 1. R will be always less than 1. Why? If R is more than 1, you can check also, always this situation will come, R will always less than 1. Why? Because if R is greater than 1, then first term, suppose whatever you are taking, after that you multiply more than 1. Okay, when you apply more, suppose I am taking A is equal to 2, and then R you are taking the 3. So first term is the 2, second term is the 2 into 3, 6, third term is the 2 into 3 square. Like that, what will happen? Infinite term will be infinite. Term will be very large. So sum will come infinity. So then this situation will never come when R is more than 1. Okay, this situation will come when R is less than 1. R is less than 1, then sum of infinite term, what I can say? A upon 1 minus R, where A is the first term, R is the common ratio. Everybody got or not? So nth term formula what we got? A R to the power n minus 1, and the sum of infinite term is equal to what? A upon 1 minus R. Okay. So one example you will do. First simple example. Tell fast. What is the sum of infinite term of this GP? Four by three, 4/3, 4/3. What is the R? So here if you see, then first we have to find the R. So A value is equal to what? A value is equal to 1. R we will take what? Suppose I am taking the second upon first, or you can check for the third upon second also. So second term is the what? Second term is the 1/4. First term is the 1. Then R I got 1/4. Okay, same way you can check 1/16 upon 1/4. That is also what? 1/4. So R value I got 1/4. Now sum of infinite term I am asking. So S is equal to A upon 1 minus R. So A is what? 1 upon 1 minus 1/4. 1 minus 1/4 is what? 3/4. Then you will get what? 4/3. I think everybody got the right answer. 4/3. Okay. Last one. Okay. You have to find the sum of infinite term. 1/3 minus 1/9, 1/27. Then if you want another term also, I can write minus 1/81. What is the sum of infinite term? Three by 4. You are saying the previous answer or you are saying this answer? One by four, 1/4. Okay. So here, what is the A value? A value is the 1/3. What is the R here? What is the R here? R is equal to minus 1/3, because if you are taking the second upon first, then minus 1/3. Third upon second, then also you will get minus, because here alternate positive and negative are there. So R value what I will get? Minus 1/9. Suppose I am taking second upon first, 1/3. Then that I will get minus 1/3. So R value what I got? Minus 1/3. Now we will put in the formula. So S infinity what I will get? S infinity is the A upon 1 minus R. So A means what? 1/3 upon 1 minus R. What is the R? Minus 1/3. Then you got what? 1/3 upon minus of minus, it will be plus. So 1 plus 1/3. 1 plus 1/3, that is a 4/3. 3 cancel out. What we got? 1/4. So summation is what? 1/4. 4 or 1/4? One by four. Completed. Okay. Everybody has the idea about the arithmetic mean. What is the arithmetic mean? Suppose I am saying the n number are there. So arithmetic means is what? Sum of all number upon n. Suppose I am saying I have the n number and I need the arithmetic mean. So suppose I have the number a1, comma a2, comma dot 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 n number I have, and I am asking the arithmetic mean. Okay. So arithmetic mean is what? Sum of all number like a1 plus a2 dot 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 all an upon how many number are there, by that you will divide. And how many number I am taking here? N. So what is the meaning of the arithmetic mean? Arithmetic mean is what? Sum of all number upon how many number you have. Okay. This everybody got. This we are using in the mean error and the absolute mean error in the case of the error. So arithmetic mean is basically average. What we have learned, that is the average. Okay. This everybody got. Okay. One last thing that you have, that point you have to remember, because some places we are using that concept in the Bernoulli's, in the kinematics also we have used. Now listen. Suppose I'm saying I have the two positive number. I have two positive number. And I need their product. I need their product. Sometimes they will ask, what is the maximum range? What is the maximum height? Something like that they will ask. Maximum, minimum, what they will use. Okay. What is the maximum force between these two masses? What is the values of the masses? Like this, sometimes this maximum, minimum situation will come. In the problem, it will come. So, if in the problem, two numbers you have the two numbers, two variables, okay, they are positive, and they are coming in the product, like suppose I am saying I have the two number A and B are positive numbers. I am saying I have the two numbers, positive numbers A and B, okay. In the problem, when they are asking, this situation is coming, they are coming in the product. A and B are coming in product, okay. And they are asking what is the maximum value of this, what is the maximum value or minimum value, something they are asking, okay. So when A and B, I am saying A and B are the two positive number. And second thing, what? Summation of A and B. A plus B is equal to constant. A plus B is equal to constant. Means their summation is constant. Again I am repeating, suppose I have the two number A and B, two positive number A and B, and the sum of A and B is constant. Sum of A and B is constant. A and B variable, A and B is not fixed, but they are positive. That we know. A and B are positive. A and B are positive, and their summation is constant, but they are not constant. Their values can be different. Okay. Then value or product, I can say, then product A into B, product AB will be maximum when A is equal to B. Remember that by this concept you can get the sum inequality directly when they are asking the maximum value, minimum value, and you are seeing that the quantities are coming in the product and their summation is constant. So directly you can say we will get maximum when both quantities are equal. Again I am repeating, A and B are the suppose two positive number, okay, and their summation is constant. Then their product will be maximum when both number are equal. This you have to remember, okay. Are you completed or not? So example I will show. Suppose I am saying summation I am taking what? 16, okay. Sum I am taking 16. Okay, 16 how we can write? I am taking the 3-4 example. One I am taking what? We know that I can write 16 as a 10 plus 6, okay, 10 plus 6, that is a 16, okay. Another what I can write? Summation I need 16, okay. Then what I can write? 12 plus 4, it is also 16. Another I am writing, suppose I am writing 11 plus 5. Another I am writing 8 plus 8, okay. All are the 16, okay. 7 plus 9 also you can write. Now I am taking one number is the 10, second number is what? 6, like A and B are this, okay. You will say, what are the products? In these cases, what are the products? So in this case, AB, product is what? 10 into 6, that is equal to 60. In this case, 12 fours are 48, okay. 11 fives are 55, and here don't write the product here, otherwise you will say, sir, how you are getting summation. Okay, so 10 into 6 is equal to 60, okay. 12 into 4, 12 fours are 48, okay. Then 11 into 5 is equal to what? 55. Then 8 into 8 is equal to what? 64. Now you can see in which case you are getting the product maximum. On 11th class will be, on 11th class is not, that I will confirm. Tomorrow is the 10th, na? So tomorrow I will confirm. I will discuss about this. Okay, so in which case you are getting the product maximum? In which case you are getting the product maximum? When both are equal. When both are equal means 8 plus 8 16 and 8 8s are 64. You can see when we are getting the product maximum when both number are equal. So this concept you have to remember. Wherever you are getting this type of situation, you are getting the product of the two number, and you find that their summation is constant. Their summation is constant. Then the product will be maximum when both number are equal. This you will get in the Torricelli's theorem, velocity of efflux, range when they will ask. In kinematics, some places you will get. But remember that what I am saying, they should be positive. Their summation must be constant. Then directly you can say product will be maximum when both number are equal. Okay. So this is about the series, arithmetic progression, geometric progression, whatever is required, basic required in the physics, that is over. Okay, next thing what we can discuss. Next thing is the area. So area have to start today or tomorrow. That is your choice. Some area like area of the rectangle, area of the triangle, area of the sphere, surface area, cube and all we have to discuss. The choice is yours. Tomorrow, because tomorrow that is only the topic remaining or the basic mathematics, area, surface area, volume. Okay. Okay, then everybody is saying tomorrow, so we will start that topic tomorrow. Okay, graph, everybody has to practice properly, and whatever the point I said about the graph, important point, that you have to do. Okay. Any other problem, any other query you have, then you can ask. Any other doubt? Done. Okay, no problem. Okay then. Okay, bye bye. Somebody saying, sir, why not you use Telugu? Okay, so you will teach the Telugu. I will use, first you have to teach. Okay, and then I will start talking in Telugu. I'm trying to learn. North, I can also learn Telugu if I belongs to the north. On June 13 directly you will start 1D motion. No, some basics we will do some few days. Okay, maybe 2-3 days, 4 days according need. Accordingly we will teach a few basics first day, and then after that 2 tracks will be there. One track maybe vectors will start or the motion in 1D. Another track we will start unit and dimension. Unit and dimension is the important topic. Even NTA is not following any rule, but from the unit and dimension every year they are giving the 3 questions. Okay. Okay then, bye bye.